top of the line. He's keeping the line right here with fucking Minneapolis and Florida.
Whiners. The short version for all you whiners. True, motherfucker.
He's keeping alive right here with fucking Minneapolis and Florida. He is coming alive. He's keeping alive right here with fucking Minneapolis and Florida. Coming alive. He's keeping alive right here with fucking Minneapolis and Florida. Kick his ass!
Whiners.
Kick his ass!
The short version for all you whiners. True, motherfuckers.
Kick his ass!
Kick his motherfucking ass. Kick that fat fucking ass. Yeah.
Kick his ass!
Yeah. 100 plus episodes of Real as Fuck TV. Revised version, much shorter. You're welcome. You're welcome. Real as fuck TV.
So you're okay with me cutting the final order?
True. Real as fuck TV.
Welcome to Real as Fuck TV. Your host for tonight, the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan. Straight out of Legends Lounge to stimulate your mind.
Fuck you then, choo.
In the shotgun seat, the manager of the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan, the co-host of the show, famous in the YouTube coin world, the Minnesota silverrolehunter.
Fuck you then, choo.
Now, buckle up and get ready for the fucking ride of your life, because ride and roll.
Fuck you then, choo. Fuck you then, choo.
What up, Almighty One?
Fuck you then, choo. Choo.
Oh yeah, real as fuck TV, baby. We'll be here till the day that we die. Remember that.
Is this 911? Please come, Vikingsfan is down and having a heart attack. Please come.
True. Real as fuck TV.
Welcome to Real as Fuck TV. Your host for tonight, the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan. Straight out of Legends Lounge to stimulate your mind.
Fuck you then, choo.
In the shotgun seat, the manager of the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan, the co-host of the show, famous in the YouTube coin world, the Minnesota silverrolehunter.
Fuck you then. Choo choo choo.
Now, buckle up and get ready for the fucking ride of your life. Because Real as Fuck TV is live and rolling.
Fuck you then. Choo choo choo. Fuck you then. Choo choo choo. Fuck you then. Choo choo choo.
This is 911. Please come breakfast is down and have a please come.
Real as Fuck TV, baby. We'll be here till the day that we die. Remember that.
This is 911. Please come breakfast is down and have a please come.
True. Real as Fuck TV.
Welcome to Real as Fuck TV. Your host for tonight, the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan. Straight out of Legends Lounge to stimulate your mind.
Fuck you then. Choo choo choo.
In the shotgun seat, the manager of the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan, the co-host of the show, famous in the YouTube coin world, the Minnesota silverrolehunter.
Fuck you then. Choo choo choo.
Now, buckle up and get ready for the fucking ride of your life. Because Real as Fuck TV is live and rolling.
Fuck you then. Choo choo choo. Fuck you then. Choo choo choo. Fuck you then. Choo choo choo.
We'll be here till the day that we die. Remember that.
This is 911. Please come breakfast is down and have a please come.
True. Real as Fuck TV.
Welcome to Real as Fuck TV. Your host for tonight, the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan. Straight out of Legends Lounge to stimulate your mind.
Fuck you then. Choo choo choo.
In the shotgun seat, the manager of the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan, the co-host of the show, famous in the YouTube coin world, the Minnesota silverrolehunter.
Fuck you then. Choo choo choo.
Now, buckle up and get ready for the fucking ride of your life. Because Real as Fuck TV is live and rolling.
Fuck you then. Choo choo choo. Fuck you then. Choo choo choo. Fuck you then. Choo choo choo.
This is 911. Please come breakfast is down and have a please come.
is Fuck TV. Your host for tonight, the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan. Straight out of Legends Hall to stimulate your mind.
About a man.
What a psycho motherfucker. Look at this psycho motherfucker. The real Tommy Andy's 20NC 2010.
About a man that. About a.
Look at that psycho motherfucker.
About.
An absolute psycho, ladies and gentlemen, right fucking there. That is a psycho. Just to let you know. Psycho Tommy NC 2010.
You gotta go crazy. You gotta step it up.
On TikTok, my name is Toby, and he does like different characters and stuff like that with his wife. I love.
His name is Maya Toby, and he does the double one.
My name is Toby.
Step it
On
up.
TikTok, my name is Toby. My name is Toby. My name is Toby, and he does like different characters and stuff like that with his wife. I love.
His name is Maya Toby, and he does.
Fucking weirdo.
That's now.
Well, we need to talk to.
Going off the,
Yeah, bullshit.
Going off the
Bullshit.
fucking picture you made, Bullfrog.
Yeah, right. Okay. Let's find out from Tommy.
I was a hot picture of big titty woman for you, JV.
You don't even like women.
Yeah, I do. I just said you're a hot chick.
You like dick.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't
He
go out
likes
with women. You
dick.
don't bring up women. You don't talk about women.
Titty woman
He likes
for you,
dick.
JV.
You don't even like women.
Yeah, I do. I just said you're a hot chick.
You like dick.
You like dick.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't go out with women. You don't bring.
This is Bullfrog getting destroyed. I mean, this is the guy who left the community getting destroyed by Dr. Brown and JB and me. This is a classic one. Ain't nobody ever heard this. Ain't nobody heard nothing that I've been playing tonight here on episode 172 of Real as Fuck TV with your host, Minnesota Vikings fan.
Bring up women. You don't talk about women.
I do on an occasional basis.
The guy
by
who
the
left
way,
the community.
that's a picture of you and Tommy is fake as damn hell.
Fake as
and
fuck.
I don't believe. Shut up. I don't believe.
Tommy.
Shut
up,
up,
believe you.
Bullfrog. I mean,
I'll tell you what. Let's get Tommy on the
community.
call and find out for sure if this is true or not. There's no way in Bullfrog are you that skinny.
Oh yeah, that's my new makeover.
Liar.
Fat boy. So
Lying
fat
fucking
he
shit.
had to fucking quit.
I'll send another picture of me and Tommy for me and us being BFFs.
Yeah, prove it.
Faggot.
You think we could get Tommy on the call here so
Shut
we can
up,
find out about
motherfucking
this?
Bullfrog.
You think we should?
I believe so. Always go to the source yourself.
Okay. Let me see if he'll answer.
Okay.
He won't answer because he'll see me on the call.
Tommy,
Oh, fuck
did you
no.
make up with Bullfrog? Tommy.
Told
go.
you.
So you lied.
No, we did. He just doesn't want.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Way to go,
And
Bullfrog. Now you got Tommy all mad at me.
And by the way, I believe that's probably Crystal.
Not my problem.
Yeah, I believe that you put your head on Crystal's body, by the way.
You think you did?
There you are.
The one and only, the great Dr. Earl Brown.
Oh, man. What's up, guys?
What's up? It's just
is
me.
it- oh, okay. So it's you and I again.
Yeah. Can you
just-
can you hear this? Probably. Or
Yes.
no? Hang on.
I want to hear your voice so far, man.
Hang on.
Nice try, Bullfrog.
Yeah, nice try, Bullfrog. Now I'm mad at you.
You hear that?
Who is it, man? No, I don't. Let me guess. You're playing something in the background. And I know it's been doing this for a long while. What is it? Your opening theme music?
If I play it through my phone, you can hear it, but when I play it
I
through the browser,
I never done a damn thing to do. You haven't done anything about it.
Let me turn on your channel here, your tab here.
It's weird.
See what I can listen a little bit there, see what we got here.
You come up with all this bullshit lie, like saying you and Tommy are best friends now, and you had the greatest rap song. You said that on Ken's show that one time. We don't hear any rap tunes from you. You can't even rap, let alone open up.
I hear me
bubblegum
here in the
rapper.
background there.
Yeah.
And I see the image of Bullqueef putting his head on Crystal's
I
body.
called the guy who left the community.
And you called the guy? Who?
The guy who left the community. That's all.
JB?
No.
JB?
Well, him too,
No.
but Bullfrog.
So let me get this straight. Bullfrog is officially gone.
You can hear that, right?
Yes, I can. That guy got called. It's kind of no. So what happened? He decided to leave. He said, "Fuck this! I'm out of here. I got my own shit to do."
Yep, this is some old shit that I don't think really hardly anybody remembers or heard.
All right. So where that claim where basically where let me see here.
Here, there's like fucking 3 minutes left.
Oh yeah, of that clip there.
Yeah, let me finish
it. Let me guess. It's It's a Bullfrog claiming that he's friends with Tommy. He has the photos to prove it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh man, I remember that there.
Dude,
Pretty old though, ain't it? This is like a couple years ago though, ain't it?
Well, it's actually last year, believe it or not.
Well,
when Bullqueef did that.
All right, well, it's been over a year then, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah.
Fuck.
But the nerve of Bullfrog putting his ugly muck of a head on Crystal's body is just outright stupid.
We know he photoshopped that shit.
We know, or somebody else photoshopped that shit, I believe that.
I think he did it. Well, maybe he's too stupid.
Or you got somebody to do it. If he can't run an OBS, you probably don't know how to Photoshop.
Yeah. All right, hang on. I'm gonna play the rest.
All right.
I was like muted.
I noticed. Yeah.
There ain't much left.
What was? Did you want something, baby? I don't know why I asked like that.
Because that's what he likes. He likes being pampered. Let's talk about Bullfrog.
Yeah, it's just a 7-second delay there
I'm
on
thinking it was you,
Minnesota's
Bullfrog. You're the
channel.
only one who would do that.
Doctor's got a good point.
And you know Bullfrog, he's going to follow better
Ew.
master than that.
Right.
Retardation.
Bullqueef, by the way, has left the community. I understand.
The guy who left
To,
the
like,
community.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
There ain't much left.
I know. It's kind of funny. You may remember I had the same thing on my channel, but Tommy asked me to take it down. Because he didn't want to couldn't imagine the horror of a Bullfrog's ugly ass head on Crystal's lovely body.
I like Randy Orton.
Your recording has reached the maximum length. To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your...
Well, fuck it. That's it. That's all there was.
All right.
That was pretty funny though.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny. It says, and let me tell you, this was from JB's show, right? A couple weeks back, but last year.
Yeah, or way a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember that just as well. Yeah.
Long fucking time ago. Yeah, that's why I called the guy who left the community. I don't even call him Bullfrog no more.
All right, because wow.
You know?
Yeah, no, the reason why. So, well, like I said, I'm not shedding no tears.
Nah, I'm just surprised that he actually finally did leave.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny. You go to his channel, I guess it was called the Bullfrog Experience, and believe it or not, he was supposed to have this live program on the 1st of May, and we're still waiting for it right now. In fact, let me see if I could find if it's still up there.
That's for you, Bullfrog.
Yeah, with your arrogant little stupid retardation bullshit there that you did. The way you came on to other programs claiming that you're the greatest, telling everyone tell Minnesota here to burn in hell. Yeah. So
I think I might still have some of them.
Oh, really?
I got them in a different spot though.
Yeah, wow. I tried to find it, and the Bullfrog Experience has no channels. Nothing.
Oh, I got this one.
Oh yeah, I remember this
Where's
one.
the fucking police when you fucking need them? Minnesota Vikings, you are a fucking cop bastard. I hope you fucking burn in hell, Minnesota. I hope you and your fucking family fucking dies, Minnesota.
Remember that one?
Yes, I remember.
Minnesota Vikings, you are a fucking cop bastard. I hope you fucking burn in hell, Minnesota. I hope you and your fucking family fucking dies, Minnesota.
Oh shit.
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it was. I mean, geez, what kind of... He said some fucking vile shit to everybody there. I mean, you remember, he called Alex Payne a foreign entity at one time. And let's not forget what he said to Awandi on that same stream.
Yeah, he said some bad shit, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, and yet he's like, well, if I'm triggered, I'm going to say some racist shit. No, well, don't allow yourself to get triggered, and don't say racist shit like that, man. And because of that, he fucked himself up big time, I'm
trying to see what else, if I got anything else on.
All right, there, yeah.
Like Royal Rumble, and I just didn't know what to say. I'm trying to give you a good guesstimate of how I feel and how angry I feel. I had to release my anger on Twitter at fucking Brock Lesnar because he's a fucking turd that walks in board shorts And
Oh,
honestly, I'd like to fucking take a brick to his fucking face, and I'd like to put Vince in a fucking toilet and flush it, because every fucking year we.
Fuck, I forgot about this goal, Dr. Brown.
Oh
this
my
is
God.
good, ain't it, dude?
Yeah, I know Tommy doesn't like Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I
which
forgot
don't blame him.
about
I'm sick and
dude,
tired of
this-
hearing about him.
This is a good one, ain't it?
Yeah, play it. Continue playing it.
I got fucking. There's another minute and a half.
Oh, play it, man. I don't think I've ever heard this.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I know him.
Dude,
He
this is
mentioned a
gold,
few
then.
times
If you
that he
ain't heard
doesn't
this
like
yet,
him, but
oh fuck, here
yeah,
we go.
do it. I gotta hear this.
Get Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Why the fuck do we get Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania? We don't even fucking see that, and we never see the fucking title. So what the fuck is the point, Vince? What the fuck the point is, Vince? I don't get you. Every year we get this bullshit. Bullshit with Brock Lesnar. Send him to UFC. You suck. Brock, you fucking suck. I'd like to take my fist and shove it down your throat and rip out your fucking intestines because you're a shit wrestler. Honestly, that fucking match was bullshit in every amount. Finn Balor is a good wrestler. Is a fucking good wrestler and is way.
Can you tell he's all out of breath?
I can tell, yeah. And you know what? I don't blame him. I'm sick and tired of hearing about Brock Lesnar myself, let alone Roman Reigns every episode there.
Yeah, I think this was from a couple years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Better than fucking wrestling. He deserves that title. He never fucking lost that title. Not one bit. He never lost the title. And fucking Vince is a faggot. The fact that that title. Not one bit. He never lost the title. And fucking Vince is a faggot. The fact that Balor got injured is bullshit. They should have fucking given him back the title. And we get this faggot that never fucking wrestles with the fucking title. Sorry.
Oh my God, Tommy! Tommy, we got
that was epic, Tommy. Damn.
I forgot. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, and that would later become a donation for Joe. Believe it or not.
That was pretty good, huh?
I know it was.
I don't know what else.
Suck my 12-inch cock.
Oh my God, Tommy! If Keemstar.
Suck my 12-inch cock.
Oh my God, Tommy! If Keemstar Bowler, Tommy, 5,000 people are watching.
How many years in a row now that we have Lesnar main eventing, or at least, being the champion?
Suck my 12-inch cock.
You hear that one, bro?
Yeah, I remember hearing it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Let's see.
Oh gosh. The fuck? Holy shit, dude.
About a man that.
Damn, what the fuck was that from?
Good old Tommy.
Damn.
Psycho ass Tommy.
Oh man, I think he was trying to channel the Joker there, and all of a sudden something cough came in there.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
You gotta go crazy. You gotta step it up.
Dude.
Shit. My seat.
Damn.
Yeah, the mask of him and Vikingsfan, Cronin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all I got over there on that
All right,
part.
yeah.
There were some good ones in there, though.
I know, yeah. You had lots of classics in there, and gosh. Well, Tommy was on a YR's program with me and Ken, everybody else, not too long ago. I guess there's a situation between him and Danny MT. I guess he'd asked Danny MT not to stick up for him no more for a while, and Danny was not too happy about that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard what was going on.
Yeah. And him and Nikki Nines went at it a couple times. Shit.
That's what it was. That's what it was over there, huh?
Yeah, it was a bomb being dropped. More like an explosion of words. So where's silverrolehunter? Is he asleep? Is he away, I guess?
I guess he ain't around.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, so... Damn.
You can hear that pretty good,
Yes, definitely.
That's weird that the shit works for my phone, but not from the computer.
I don't know why.
That doesn't even make any sense, dude.
I don't know why. It was just, something about Skype, you used to play the theme music that I made for you a lot of times, used to play all the, kick his ass intro a lot of times. And all of a sudden, you just, I don't know what it was.
It
I'm not able to hear it.
It worked at one time, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I don't know why
everything
it
worked.
stopped.
The shit from the phone worked, and the shit from the computer.
Mm.
And then now, it's like, because they're always updating shit all the time.
Yeah, it's true. And I had to update a few things on my computer and phone just as well. Which, by the way, it got me a new phone.
That's good.
Yeah, the other one was being outdated, so I had to get a new one there and get all the good stuff there. Twitch, Discord. Well, I have yet to put Discord on there because I'm rarely on that where.
Yeah, I don't go on there too much.
I know. And I was invited to be on Gargut's entertainment server there, but I left that because, I don't really participate in group chats or discussions there. Plus I'm busy at my job here, doing this, doing that there.
Yeah.
Like I was earlier today. It's like at the last minute, they called me in and said, we need you because right now we're still understaffed for the moment. Hopefully, but this Monday we'll definitely, Argnoy and the doctor will resume our normal time and station there.
No, that'll be cool.
Yeah. I don't think you've been on that show as of yet, have you? I know Silverroll was.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have.
No, we got to invite you on sometime, that's for sure. We're still in the 1970s music scene there. It's going to take a while before we get to the 1980s. Yeah,
you got a little. All right, you're in the 70s right now.
We're all in the 70s, yes, definitely. We just got done discussing some of the soft rock scenes, like Seals and Cross, England and John Ford Coley, and others as well there.
Huh.
And then, of course, believe it or not, I invited Danny MT on one episode because, I wanted to answer him for that, what he said in Ken's chat that one night, the weekend before, and him and YR start going off on one another there.
Hmm.
And the funny thing is, they're both in the downtown Houston area, so World War III might occur sometime soon.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah,
you're right. It could happen.
Yeah. I know, along with the Nikki Nines and Danny MT going off on one another. I guess you could say Danny needs to chill out for a few weeks there before he resumes calling in on any other shows there.
You hear that?
Hear what? No. What is it you're playing right now?
You didn't hear nothing?
No, I haven't yet.
All right. I just want to check something. Something else, but I guess that ain't working.
Oh, wow. All you can hear right now is the snippets from all these other programs.
You got some other shows you got going?
Well, other than this one and Arcanoia, You know, I've yet to make another video for my vlog here. The last one I did, I believe, was blah blah blah. Let's see here. Let's see. What am I thinking here? The last vlog I did for my channel was about let's see. It was about It was about 3 days ago, believe it or not. This past early Monday morning. That was about it. Yeah. So, other than that, uploading music spots and everything, music pieces, and that's pretty much there.
I see.
Yeah. Just other the same old, doing all that stuff. But I've been so busy with work as of late, you know, with the sudden call-ins and this and that, you know. Just been, you know, I've been just paying attention on that. Plus possibly looking for a car, looking for other things here.
That's good.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
For one year. And hoping sometime soon to head out to Numbers if I'm able to get off at a good reasonable time on the weekends here. Because right now, currently, I'm working till 11. And since from here to Houston is about a close to a 30-minute drive there. So if I do get a car, I'm going to have to like hell from work to home, change clothing, and then head out to Numbers there. I'm still looking forward to going to that place once again. Yeah, miss that place, man.
Right.
I know.
So were them guys still on?
No. YR and the boys? No, the stream ended for some reason there. I don't know why.
Because YR had to go to bed.
Oh, okay. I see what it is.
His dad would get him in trouble. He'd be in trouble with his dad.
Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah. That explains why.
Yeah,
that's why he could have told us.
That's why I knew when to go live. I was like, well, he won't be on.
There.
You know
yeah, that's
I mean?
when it was. Yeah, it's true. That's why he's able to join in.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Fuck them, you know. Hey, you want to hold it down for a minute? I'm going to go have a smoke real quick.
Okay, let me find something here to talk about here.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, so let's see what's going on with the news here. Let's see here. I'm looking on the internet right now, see what's going on. Okay, Fox News, you know what's going on. I always enjoy listening to Fox with breaking news. It's mostly let's see what's going on here. What's going on in the world of today there. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. I just saw this here. I'm going to try and talk about this here. It says here, the police in Portland, Oregon, the rioting over there, has just resigned after one of their officers got indicted over alleged assault on the photographer. And the incident happened as rioters were setting fire to a Molnav government building last August. So this... Hold up. I hate when it does that. It plays those little clips here unexpectedly as you're strolling down the story here. Here's what it says. All 50 of Portland's police highly trained rapid response unit voted unanimously to resign today, Wednesday, during a union meeting in response to the recent indictment of Officer Cody Budward for allegedly assaulting a photographer with his baton during an overnight riot broke out last August. So it's August of last year during the George Floyd protests there. The Portland Police Association said in a statement that said, quote unquote, unfortunately, this decorated public servant has been caught in the crossfire of agenda-driven city leaders and a politicalized criminal justice system. Now, the Portland Police Association said after the county grand jury indicted Budworth on one account of fourth-degree assault related to an incident that occurred on the 18th of August, 2020. That night, according to the police union, a group of 200 demonstrators, many were equipped with tactical helmets, faces covered, and armed with a variety of weapons, descended on the building in southeast Portland. Multiple dumpsters were set on fire, buildings were defaced, and windows were broken. No surprise there. A riot soon was declared at the planned event after somebody from the crowd launched a Molotov cocktail into the building, setting it ablaze. Now, after nearly 75 consecutive rites of violence, destruction, and mayhem, a small group of RTT, meaning Rapid Response Team officers, including Officer Budworth, were again tasked to dealing with the riot. Pre-PPD command staff orders, RTT officers cleared the rioters from the area to allow the Fire Bureau to extinguish out the blaze, but the rioters were not satisfied. According to the union, rioters reamassed and began marching back towards the building. As the RTT was working to clear the area, Officer Budworth was, quote-unquote, forcibly knocked to the ground, and officers deployed pepper spray to less lethal actions as the crowd grew more aggressive. Several rioters interfered with an officer attempting to place one person under arrest. RTT officers, including Officer Budworth, used their police bureau as issued batons to try and stop the crowd's criminal activity. The unit's description of events continued, quote-unquote, per his training and in response to the active aggression of a rioter interfering with an lawful arrest, Officer Budworth used baton pushes to move a rioter, now known as Terry Jacobs, out of the area. Jacobs, an activist and photographer, fell to the ground. Cell phone video showing Budworth striking Jacobs in the head from behind quickly circulated on social media. But the union said the blow to the head was an accident on the officer's part, and he used the lowest level of baton force. Yeah, of course they're going to come out and say something like that to calm the little, make it look less than it really was there. We've seen that many times before. You getting us all this, Minnesota?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. Reasonably believing that she was getting back up to reemerge for her unlawful activities, Officer Budworth, oh, this is a woman he struck. Oh, wow, that's nice. Wow. Budworth employed one last baton push to try and keep her on the ground, which accidentally struck Miss Jacobs in the head. The location of Officer Budworth's last baton push was accidental, not criminal. He faced a violent and chaotic, rapidly evolving situation, and he used the lowest level of baton force, a push, not a strike or a jab, to remove Miss Jacobs from the area. Now, the Portland Police Bureau, PPB, indicated that the resignings were effective Wednesday, as of today, and it's unclear what implications would be for law enforcement response to future demonstrations in the city of Portland. Wow. Yeah, it is. Wow. So, apparently some officer went a little bit too far, I guess, on someone who was videotaping it on their cell phone.
Yeah, I guess. Wow.
I know. So, and so I'm going to read from this article right now. You know, Minnesota's back, so we could probably just talk about that and other things there as well.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just, you know, I know. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
you know, well, I've been out a couple of times, been on my days off, I've been out and about here and there, and of course, as you know, I got the vaccine, got the both shots, and I know you have as well.
No, I didn't get them.
Oh, I did. Have you been? Has the city of Minneapolis, has the whole state of Minnesota been reopening as of late? You know, because I know other
No,
states
not the
have
public transportation.
So buses and taxis are still basically, you know, still shut down for the time being.
Yeah, you gotta have a mask.
Oh yeah, I know. Same thing with the Uber here that I often take. They still require you to wear a mask here and there. But I know a lot of places like the malls, you know, the gas stations here and there, they still you don't have to really have to wear a mask if you got vaccinated, all that stuff. I know it's one of the big one of the rules that the CDC set for the disease control, which is what it stands for. They do ask.
Minnesota silverrolehunter.
There you are, dude.
What's up?
We're doing all right, man. How you doing?
Well, surviving, you know.
All right, and I hear me in the background. And if you got a computer, you got to turn that down, man.
I'm on my phone, dude, outside by the pool.
Ah, so is
Yeah, it's feedbacking for some reason.
yeah, I hear. Yeah, I know. I hear that as well. It won't be able to pick up everything else, but it's picking me up here. I almost sound like Ken for a moment there.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
There's an alien in the background.
Something up there. At least it's not the other alien that we can't stand.
It's not as bad, no.
Ah, there we go. All right. So what's up, Silver Hunter? How's things hanging?
About 8 inches.
Oh.
Just fucking with you.
I know. I figured you would say that. Everyone usually says that whenever I ask that question.
Yeah, I think it was just when you first got connected, it wasn't no good. I don't know. It's weird. That'll do that. Like if you talk, it'll come in when you first come into a call, and it'll be all loud. Have you ever heard that before?
I don't think I have. No one. Well, it happened a couple of times in the past, but I was usually not live at times.
Oh. Fucking Skype.
Yeah. Skype fucking up again. You think we're able to add anybody to the call, whether it's a Ken or anybody here?
Add whoever you want, except for I don't care.
You think? Well, let's see about let's see if I can.
It's kind of late,
well,
but we'll see.
I know, but we could probably invite Ken onto the show for a little bit there. You know, have his little take here. Get the thing with. Let's see what's going on, dude. Blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. This thing is going nuts, man. I'm trying to get this thing down. That's like, holy fuck, dude.
Is it giving you issues?
Well, I'm trying to scroll down the people to add. See if I could add to the call. We could probably add Dave Rose, possibly, but I should probably message him first. Let's see here.
Don't fucking call me. Why are you calling me?
Keep ringing me and ringing me. Yeah, I better not talk too loud out here. Cops might get called.
Well, yeah, they're gonna come out here saying you're talking too damn loud.
Yeah, they did that to us before.
Oh yeah. Wow. Oh wow. So Let's see here. I'm trying to add Ken to the show here.
He's probably sleeping.
Well, it says he's semi on here. I could try to get him on here. Come on, there. Dang it. Blah, 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 blah. I should probably put on some music right here. Man. Yeah, I can hear it.
What was that?
That was a car passing by. I heard it in the background.
Probably me. I'm outside.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard it. I think I almost hear crickets in the back almost.
Yeah, there are.
There's some crickets for you.
Whenever I can just let you guys go and.
There's some crickets for you. I don't hear no crickets.
Alright. Almost had it.
Yeah, I see motherfucking Metallica's tour date.
Yeah, really?
But it ain't till like for next. They don't tour for like a year.
Oh, they're not gonna. Nobody's gonna be touring it right now. Any group that's out there right now are going to be just probably doing either one or two shows. I know Nine Inch Nails is expected to do a Cleveland date pretty soon there.
Well, so far I saw it, and it's not till like next year, pretty close to around this time. And it's like the only states that they're fucking going to is fucking California and fucking Kentucky. And then the rest are like fucking Copenhagen and shit like that, Sweden and all Europe tour. Like eight dates in Europe. You know what I'm saying?
I see there, yeah.
And fucking like 5 in the States.
Yeah.
And that's it. And they're all in like a month and a half span.
I see.
And they're like
none
in Minnesota unless they add it. But that's why I fucking look, because I would go. That's what I was waiting to see. They have like two days in California and like 2 days in Kentucky. And
yeah, we'd have to save up blood money.
Yeah.
Well, we'd have to
get tickets. Tickets are going to be expensive.
We'd have to get tickets in Kentucky. That'd be closer, probably.
Wow.
We could get to Kentucky in a day.
Wow. I know why.
Barely, though.
Barely. About, if Judas Priest ever came to town, we was going to be down there at whichever venue they were going to be playing. But that won't be until about next year. I know that.
Like I said, you only got about 13 dates right now.
Wow.
And the dates ain't even for another fucking year. So
Yeah.
there's a lot that can still fucking happen.
That's true, yeah. Hell, I do know that a lot of wrestling. I know AEW's been allowing fans to come to a dayless place where they do their shows like Dynamite and Dark and pay-per-views. I know that. And I know there's an audience at the. There was a highlight from the last NWA Power program, and they had a lot of audience in the crowd there. Yeah. Not like they had it at the. Kind of like it's basically set up like the old original ones, like the original Georgia Championship Wrestling, where it's where it's just a smaller crowd than what they had with the original Power.
Studio taping.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
But a small studio.
Yeah, very small studio, and
Hey, Minnesota. Yeah, I don't know if you were on earlier, but I apologize. I forgot it was Thursday today.
It's alright. It's all good. Fuck faces were on anyway until I started the show, so. And actually, when I did start the show, they were still on.
My mom and my stepdad's in town, so they're they're all spending the night. So.
So
And I hear
I hear a
somebody.
motorcycle.
Yeah, I heard something. It's probably. Are you close to a freeway right now?
No, but it sounds like it.
Interstate.
Dude, when we was living in Roseville, we would hear. We lived right next to. It's a section where in Roseville where 696 would break off into I-94. You had to turn left or you had to turn right, north or south. And we would hear cars, trucks go all the time. And late at night, that would help us go to sleep. It would be like a soothing sound a lot of times for all of us who live in that area.
Like a gentle rain.
Something like that, yes.
You think you ever think Metallica would play the state fair?
I don't know. They don't have big people like that do fairs, do they?
Yeah, they do.
I mean, they're all burned out and shit.
Well, not necessarily when they're burned out. They've had some pretty big, especially rap artists. So, I mean, the Minnesota State Fair is one of the biggest state fairs in the world.
Is it really?
Yeah,
really?
It is. It draws one of the biggest attendances because it draws over 1.2 million.
Dude, I haven't been in this state
You
fair.
guys know that, right?
Long.
It always draws over 1.2 mil.
I remember hearing about it a few times in the news in the past there.
Yeah, it's one of the top. That's the only reason why I would even think that is because it has one of the top attendances every fucking year in the world. So, and here's the thing. All them venues are all smaller venues, less people that can sit in the crowd. You know what I mean? They're all like festivals and shit.
Yeah.
None of them are stadiums. None of them are booked stadiums or nothing like that.
There was only. I remember there was the at the State Fair college. You used to have the Michigan State Fair by 8 Mile Road and actually by Woodward Avenue, somewhere near 8 Mile Road, if I remember. I've only been to one in my life there.
I think the Rolling Stones played the Minnesota State Fair once. I could be wrong, but I think they did.
What year was that? What year was that?
Well, it was a few years ago, but I think they did. Unless I'm
must
wrong.
have been in the 70s, I believe it was.
No, it was in like the 2000s or something like that.
Oh wow, that'd be a trip.
The State Fair's had some. They've had some big acts. That's what I'm saying. You know, the only reason why I think it would be a good venue is because it doesn't hold that many people, and that's what they're trying to play. So like, it seems like they want to play smaller crowds. You know.
I guess the band's going to be starting doing that again until everything starts opening back up in this other areas there. I know everything's been opening up here in Texas a lot. You know, for instance, a couple of days back on my day off, went to the Goodwill store to see if they have any more work pants for me. I noticed they finally opened up the dressing rooms after being closed for how many damn months.
Yeah, like I say, you go into some stores and you don't have to wear a mask, but the public transportation you got to have one on the whole time.
That's true. Yeah, I understand. Like
it doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what you're on or where you're on.
Yeah, that's true. There,
it's weird.
So all the Karens who last year bitched about not wanting to wear a mask, not wanting to do this, they're probably jumping for joy right now.
Yep. Still got to do it.
Yeah. So I have no real problem with that. I always have a mask in my work jacket. When I call Uber, that's for sure.
So did you hear that? From the pandemic, now all the homeless and shit camps are opening back up, and I guess they're at bigger capacity than they ever have been.
Oh,
you guys heard about that shit?
Not right. No, not yet. But in a way, not surprised that the numbers would be rising again.
I guess the numbers are bigger than they ever have been.
Sure, because people lost lost their jobs, unable to get it back, so unable to pay rent, so they had no choice but to be evicted and to move out.
Fucking, there's a homeless guy living in a tunnel about fucking a hop, skip, and a jumpy away from theirs. Silver Roll.
Yeah.
He's still there, you know that? He's there every night again, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, I walk by him, I just give him a kick.
He's been living in there for at least 6 months.
You gotta kick him with, you know what I'm saying?
It's just funny that he's made it that long.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but he's there he's pretty much there every night with his big black bag. He's got.
Well, he must be cock dick or something.
I don't know.
Well, is there a lot of people in the area there walking around him?
Not really. Not after the shit closes. You know? Because I think what he does is he just turns the elevator off and he sleeps inside it.
Maybe so. Who knows?
I think he just turns it off so then the doors won't open. And then he's just sealed inside in there. You know what I mean, Brown?
Yeah, I see what you mean, man. And I still hear me on Minnesota's phone.
Yeah, sometimes it's echoing. I hear it.
Including you as well. Are you wearing earbuds when you listen in, when you talk into your Skype, Minnesota Super Roll Hunter?
Hell no. I got the big hole in my mouth fucking blurping.
I think, usually when I call on Skype, unless I have my headphones on, excuse me. Sometimes, they're very rarely at times, very rarely when I call in on my Skype on my phone there, I usually have my headphones or earbuds in. I think the only couple of times I did that was without it was when I was driving home when someone named Erotic Kitty was having issues with a skit that Ken's cousin made a skit out of her and me. And that was a couple of years back.
Yeah, that one when you're running and they started shooting at you.
Yeah, that little skit there. Karate. The woman I did that show with the Sunday night before, she had a fit over that because she felt like she was being made fun of. I told her to call in on Ken's program to talk about it, but she was afraid that Filthy Mouth Gamer would roast the shit out of her. I said, but call in anyway. She's like, are you that? I'm like, are you that afraid? She's like, yes, I'm afraid. After all this whole ballyhoo back and forth, I just hung up and said, you know what? I'm not doing anything with her no more. I'm done. Because she's too sensitive. She's one of those people who have no skin. Everything that touches her hurts. And I cannot be around with somebody like that, unfortunately.
That's why you gotta bang her like a fucking whore, you know?
I'm sure she probably has.
Bang her like the whore she is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, basically. But then again, she's married, So her husband has to do
what?
That. Yeah.
Who cares? That don't mean shit.
Yeah.
Bang her like the whore she is.
Married women.
Yeah. But I think slowly, but going back to the discussion of masks, vaccine, and everything, I think slowly but surely we are getting our lives back in order there.
Until the fall, and then we're up to 1 million dead.
Now, I read this thing.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we need another stimulus check.
So the motherfuckers are going to sign that bitch by the 4th of July, I think. I hope. We'll see.
I'm have to wait and see what goes on with the Biden administration. So I'm not going to. So I'm not. But basically, I'm just course, I'm just, taking my time here.
Are you flustered or something?
Me?
Yeah.
Right now I'm checking for a couple of news items to talk about for the time being, see what's going on here with the world. There was this one thing I read, and I want to find out if it's true or not. But I just want to. It says that states have already opened it back up amidst this pandemic thing here, have been seeing the less cases of COVID-19 other than states who are still in lockdown.
Well, wait until fucking new viruses come across.
And here's something else I need to ask you guys about. Jar Harris. She said this little thing to the people in Guatemala coming over here. She said, "Do not come."
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about that? I'm going to find a little article here. She says basically she faces calls to visit border. Donald Trump, our ex-president, is turning up the pressure with, let's see, this is from the Independent here. Now, as Kamala Harris, our VP, faces calls to visit the border, our former president, Donald Trump, turns up the pressure with his trip to Texas. Now, Texas governor, now, here's the thing. Let me hear, blah, 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 blah. Kamala Harris, or Jar Harris, as I prefer to call her, she faces calls to visit the U.S. border Mexico. Former President Donald Trump has turned up the pressure by announcing plans to visit the border here in Texas later this month. Now, in the statement this week, Mr. Trump says he has plans to visit our nation's delimited southern border on the 30th of June, which will be a couple weeks away, with Texas Governor Greg Abbott. Now, quote unquote, the Biden administration inherited from me the strongest and safest, most secure border in U.S. history. And in mere weeks, they turned it into the single worst border crisis in U.S. history, referring to the rise in arrivals within the southern border. Well, of course, what do you expect, This of course, comes after Mr. Abbott vowed to raise funds from donors around the world to put up fresh border barriers between Texas and Mexico in a communication. No, it's not communication.
Communication?
No, it's a communiton. I can't pronounce it. Forgive me, folks. I've had trouble pronouncing this word.
Kamikaze?
No, it's not that.
Oh.
During his time in the office, Mr. Trump saw thousands of millions of borders wall erect across the U.S. border as a part of the nationwide hardline immigration crackdown.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but then again, go ahead.
Like half a million of them fuckers down there by the border right now.
How many have?
How about I said, don't we have like a quarter of a million of them fuckers down there at the border right now?
I'm still looking for how much there is right now there. Now, in a podcast interview yesterday, Abbott said that he would take contributions from anybody and everybody in the entire world to see more border wall constructed.
Jar Harris.
Yeah, well, what sure does kind of look like it, except eyes are not that big as Jar Jar. Think about it.
Jar Jar.
But then again, this is expected from Biden, the Democrat that they are. They always believe about let's let the borders open up and let them all in here. Yeah, but the thing is, we can't let just anybody here all the time here.
Fucking Jar Jar.
Yeah. Because you got to remember, our jobs are at stake and everything else. And you never know who's a member of a gang or a drug dealer or such and such here.
We should just let the killers in and the gang guys and the killers and all the kids and the women and normal men stay in Mexico.
In the Jar Jar.
Mm-hmm.
Give us all the criminals.
Yeah, and the fact, a former VP, Mike Pence, said, quote unquote, It's time, Vice President Harris. It's time to deal with
It's
the
time.
hashtag.
It's time.
It's the hashtag Biden border crisis.
Well, he made it.
Precisely. And here's Jar Jar coming here saying, "Do not come from Guatemala," and which, by the way, that pissed
Jar
off
Jar
a lot of
Binks.
these. And here's Jar Jar Harris, talking about, do not come, do not set foot here, which kind of like went against what the Democrats have been applying for. Let them open the borders, let them all in. But like I said, there's a big catastrophe that comes along with that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
True.
Yeah, but sadly, it's hard now these days. You cannot convince these Democrats of anything,
True, motherfucker. True.
Transition.
Yep.
La 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 means I love you. Fuck yeah.
True.
Yeah, but sadly, it's hard. I say you must have recorded me. That's just a little bit there.
What was that?
I know I was going to ask. I heard me a little bit there.
No.
Hey, Dr. Brown, have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror?
Have I? Well, why?
Fuck yeah.
True.
Well, what's up?
No, I mean, have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror?
Many times, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, me too.
Oh, please.
Me too. I was just wondering if you're going to tell the truth or not.
No, he's lying.
What, you don't got one mirror? You never own a mirror? What?
We have a few mirrors in the house here.
You got to keep the spirits out. They go through mirrors, right?
I'm looking for someone to add to the show.
Add these nuts.
Add these chin nuts. Oh, can you add
I was thinking about
chin nuts?
I think I should add Nikki Nines to the show.
Some butt plug nines? Maybe.
I guess you don't care for him?
No, go ahead. I do.
I'm still waiting to see if Ken will come on the show here for some reason. But,
he ain't coming on.
You don't come on shows if they don't have more than fucking a couple thousand people watching.
And he was able to come on our shows, and we usually had about 5 or 6 people watch on each other's channels here.
Yeah, well, we're down to 3, so...
Wow.
We're at a low.
Anymore.
We're at a low. Low.
I'm just joking, bro.
Low. So we're down there. We're down
I'm trying to
there.
have fun,
It's just the way it goes. Sorry.
I haven't heard one. I haven't listened to Ken for like a couple months.
Couple years.
Yeah. Well, I know he was on. I think he was definitely on last night with Lucky Low there.
Yeah, I haven't watched one show. I haven't even heard nothing about anything. His show.
Oh, I know he'll be doing Friday Night Fire with Mars, Nikki, and Dave there, and of course there's a Samiak the following night. Maybe guys can. I think Minnesota. You called in last week, if I'm correct. Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on there.
Yeah, definitely. When I get home from work, so either Friday or Saturday, I'll definitely call in there. Most likely, probably be for tomorrow night, because right as of late, Friday Night Fire's been going a lot more hours.
What up, Bulzie?
Hey, what's going on?
Bulzie, what's up, dude?
Nothing much.
I heard you said he didn't know me very well, Bulzie.
What's that?
I heard you don't know me very well.
Silverroll, do something about that echo on your phone, dude.
What? Sorry.
Damn, Silver Roll. See?
See what we're talking about?
Not really. What's the topic?
We've been discussing a few things. We were talking about the border crisis. We're talking about states opening back up. You know, we were talking about NWA wrestling a moment ago, and of course, you know, talking about the disappearance of Bullfrog, which finally we've been something we've been waiting for to happen for a while now.
Well, yeah, I have a few to add with some of those topics, actually. So
yeah, go ahead, speak on it, dude.
So, should I start with the border crisis?
Yeah, go right ahead, dude. We were discussing that.
Right.
You know.
As for the border crisis, let's just get this out of the way. You know, Joe Biden wanted to get. I don't know if he actually signed off to get rid of the DACA Act, but it seems to be actively being used a lot more since they just start allowing people in. Now there's going to be more sex trafficking, which Trump signed 4 executive orders, I believe, to stop the sex trafficking.
Well, why did he fucking cut him on building the wall? He's like, oh yeah, don't build the wall no more. That's part of the problem. He should have let him finish building it.
Because they're Democrats. Democrats, you know, and liberals believe in the same thing. You know,
man.
let them in. As I mentioned, you know, it's racist to build a wall up here. It's racist to build something there. We can't keep ourselves separated. It's one unit.
I thought I did hear that he was telling them to start up back on the wall again.
Who, Biden?
Yeah.
Or Trump?
Biden.
I'll be surprised.
I don't think he will.
I thought he did. I thought he did. He thought he told him to get it done.
I doubt it as well.
I don't think he did.
Trust
me, the guy is weak. He might have said it, but he's not going to follow through. He once said he's going to make a deal with Putin, step up, and then fail because he freaking failed. Well, he collapsed under the weight because Putin owned his ass.
Well,
and now he's...
Well, I say one way or another, they should get the wall finished, and maybe that would help a little. I don't know.
Here's the thing: I never really necessarily agreed with the wall because it was just like you're just gonna build a wall and be done with it. They're gonna find ways through anyway. But what I don't like is
that's true. They gotta crawl on. They could dig underground.
Yeah, but once upon a time, Democrats actually wanted the wall, and they was already up halfway. Now they disagree with the wall, and this is like you're backtracking now because one man that's orange you don't like. So it's just like you can't even. It's like they're trying to be. I don't know how to put it. Maybe what do I call that?
Trying to.
I don't know.
Pretty much, yeah. They would like a Jar Jar Kamala Harris portrayed herself not too long ago, but she told everyone from Guatemala not to come here.
Well, I think one way or another they'll get the wall finished.
It's going to take a lot of energy. I know that's for sure. It's going to take a lot of time and lots of moolah.
Money.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this is going to cost.
But I thought it was going to be a wall that it could make money. I thought it was going to like generate money because they were going to put like solar panels on it and they were going to sell the power.
What I did like about the wall thing is they're going to put a lot of people to work anyway.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's obviously a long job to do, and it's going to help constructors do something at least.
Yeah.
No, they're probably going to add more than just a wall because a wall is just a wall. I can't hit back.
Would have to hire security to go along with it as well.
Well, that too. But like I said, it was going to have solar panels on it, and it was going to make money.
That's true.
It was going to pay pay for itself.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
It's like, pretty much. But how much would it cost for the solar panels?
I didn't know that part, but I only knew that they had it figured out that they're going to put solar power on it, and it was going to make money, and then it would be like self-sufficient and shit.
Because I'm thinking
it would pay for itself when it's all said and done, you know.
I'm thinking with all that time and money to build this wall there, it's probably going to cost more than what it costs to build the Death Star in Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell it's gonna cost to build, but I only heard like that was the biggest thing. Like it said that they were gonna sell power to the power plants, like they were gonna sell power to the Mexicans. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Off of the wall, they were gonna sell power to them, and it was gonna make money, and it wouldn't need no money to run. You know, it would just run, be self-sufficient.
That's true.
Yeah. You know, it's at this point that I actually, for some reason, actually miss Trump as president, and it's like I never expected.
So do we, man. So do we, man.
Well, I think he'll get back in. I think he'll win.
You know, honestly, I don't think
he does.
Sometimes I don't think he should, because us, the people, should be smart enough to say, hey, no, we don't like that, but no one's doing that. Well, half the world isn't doing that, because for some reason half the world agree with socialism. I don't get it.
Because I heard somebody mention it, Ken. The people of today in their 30s and their 20s, these are the same kids who were little children back in the 1990s, who grow up learning, things like what Rage Against the Machine used to tell them about socialism is great, communism is great, America is evil and all that stuff. And they grow up believing that kind of stuff, and they start believing all the liberal values that was established during that whole decade, with Bill Clinton and his ugly-ass wife advocating for all that stuff there. It's okay to come out of the closet as gay or bisexual. It's okay to worship every other religion other than Christianity, and they hold on to those beliefs, and they carried all that throughout their adulthood. And you also got to remember that the last two Republican presidents we had prior to Trump, we had a war in the Gulf East each time. We had a massive recession that followed afterwards, and how many millions of dollars were spent on both those wars. The second one, which, by the way, I said before, was another Vietnam. And also, let's not forget, the countless people that have died overseas. So they got the idea that Republicans are money grubbers, warmongers, disrespectful, uncaring about other people's opinion other than their own, closed-minded, this and that, And so I guess they were looking at Trump as Bush 45 in a way. And I think that's what it was. I think that's the whole idea was.
I don't know about that.
Well, George W. Bush.
41, well, Bush 41, which was George H.W., and Bush 43, which was Bush W. George W., my bad. Bush Jr. sometimes, as the press often called him.
Junior.
Yeah, let me just say this. Bill Clinton, well, George W. Bush, Obama, if I'm probably getting the order right.
Yeah.
I should really look at the president list just to get knowledge on that.
Yeah.
But anyway, those last three presidents were not good.
Yeah.
Well, I was born in 1999. Bill Clinton was still president, but I don't remember that as a child. But I know he was president, and he wasn't necessarily good. He didn't really do much of anything. He just lies a lot and likes to.
Yeah, he did that a lot. With the lied about Monica Lewinsky. He was lying about the Whitewater situation there.
And pretty much, well, I don't know what the word is. Well, he raped a lot of women allegedly. There it is.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Flowers, Paula Jones. He had lots and lots of numerous affairs with many women behind Hillary's back, and yet Hillary still stuck around with him and made this stupid claim that she suffered some sort of abuse that makes him want to cheat. No, give us a break. Give us a break. Your husband's a cheater. He was doing the dirty with all these other women behind your back. You should at least put your foot down and say, listen, Bill, you do this, keep on doing this. I'm going to take your ass to court. That's going to cost you more than you even expect. I mean, come on.
He fucking said,
Hillary's a dumb. Who knows? Maybe she did the same thing to men. That's
Most
not
likely. I'm beginning to wonder if they're both swingers.
They are. I bet.
No
I
surprise there. Hey, they've probably been. Hey,
pretty
they
much-
advocated for Epstein Island. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I'm pretty one of the reasons why gay marriage, well, gay people are coming out.
Yep.
But you said yourself, Bill Clinton advocated for it back in the day.
Absolutely, yes.
So, yeah, more you know. I'm glad I know that now.
Yeah, because and plus, we got to remember that. Remember, Republicans and conservatives believe in tradition, where it's mom, apple pie, God, family, and all that stuff. Family first and all that kind of stuff. And it was just, when you think about it, but then again, there's so many, they talk about family values, they talk about the right to things. But for someone who grew up in an abusive household, the words family values to them means like nothing.
I'll be the first to say this. I am a young guy, so you'll obviously see
yes.
a little bit.
Yes,
Against gay marriage at all, but at the same time, I don't see any problems with gay marriage. I don't see any problems with marriage at all. But I do think it's pointless. In my own belief,
gay
if
marriage
people
is pointless.
are happy or married, no, marriage is pointless. Maybe gay marriage is more pointless because.
Oh, I thought you said gay marriage.
Because I was told once upon a time, gay marriage was supposed to be a man and a woman. It followed that tradition.
Yeah.
And Christians believe that, and gay people should not be married. That I completely understand. So gay marriage might be more pointless just due to a religious following, but that's not for me to say. I just find marriage pointless because if you find yourself more happy with it, fine. But marriage is basically just saying, yeah, I'm with that person. And it has advantages to it.
I don't see what the gay marriage was. All right.
Well, let's just say that when I disagree with marriage doesn't have to be a ordeal. Instead, if you're with that person, that's all that matters, really.
I know one of the things I have with most of the. I know one of the
sealing the deal.
I know one of the major problems I have with the marriages nowadays is because we always hear about it. You always hear about it in this program, this news program. This couple got married, 2 weeks later, and now already getting divorced. I mean, a lot of the things you hear about, marriage falling apart because of this cheating, that cheating here, we hear all these Maury Povich programs, the Steve Wilkos programs about this person cheating, that person fathering this baby outside of their wives, outside their families, and this and that, and stuff like that often does put a damper on the individual who plans on getting married this sometime in the future, because it gives them the impression that you get married, you're going to go down this pathway to hell and stuff like that, financial hell, because when you get married, you got to pay alimony, child support, and all that jazz there.
Yeah. Basically, I should also add this. 70% in the United States, divorce rates are high.
It is, absolutely.
So it might be the parenting's fault, really, because they're not really getting along.
Yeah, that's true as well, because if a child grows up in a household where the mom and dad are usually bickering, they're going to figure, this is love? This is what marriage is all about? Fuck this, I'm going to be a player.
Yeah. And you can't really blame the child either for growing up the same way, because it's kind of what they learned from their parents.
You got to remember, if you parents out there today, you got to watch where you got to be careful, explain to your kids, about why this is happening, and explain to them that sometimes mommy and daddy are not always right when it comes to doing and saying stupid shit,
Yeah. And I've actually talked with a lady at my work. She's black, but very religious. She wears a bandana over her head. She wears this long skirt, and she basically hides her features. This is actually a tradition for, I guess, mostly black women that follow what's in the road.
The
Amish,
yeah.
They believe that a woman should hide their bodies until marriage, then they can show off. I think that's a thing because you're leaving off to the imagination because you're hiding your features. I respect that about a woman. You don't need to show off and be like, hey, and then complain about how they got catcalled because they're showing off too much. That's true. Because there's also women that, will try to find a young man and take advantage of the young man. Someone like me. And then I knock her up or she knocks me up, then I can get in trouble because this has happened to Velveteen Dream, actually, in WWE.
Yeah. Former WWE,
You can get accused of rape, even though she's the one that probably raped you.
They did that.
It's a sad reality.
They can come up with that something to make themselves look the bit. Many women in the past have done that before. It happened with Reverend Run from Run DMC. Some woman made this claim that that Run raped her. Turns out it was not true. It was a story that she made up. But that, however, that broke up his marriage, because, she was like, how dare you have this woman away and blah, blah, but that's not true. I don't believe you. I'm leaving you. Bye-bye. And that was the end of that marriage there. And let's not forget, I mentioned this story before, back in the 80s, there was a woman named Catherine Crow Webb who made up the story that she accused this one person named Gary Dobson of raping her when he never actually did. He had to serve how many years before his name was finally cleared and he was released, She was very, very regretful about that whole thing. She was crying on national television when she revealed that whole story there, but I guess Dobson never really fully recovered from that, but he got himself into trouble with the law a couple of times because out of the upset and anger and frustration that he went through,
Yeah. Yeah. Really, man. And there has been, of course, I heard this from Joe Biden, but anything he says. But this happened like 1920, the Tulsa, Oklahoma riot. He said 300 black men died, but not confirmed numbers, so he's making that up, obviously. But either way, the story about a young black man was accused of raping a woman.
Yes.
It said that her clothes were torn up, obviously. I would believe the black man if you threw me back in that time. Because I'm betting that existed, women accusing men of raping them, that existed long before.
Yes.
I'm betting.
Let's not forget Fatty Arbuckle, the silent movie star. He was accused of raping this woman here in some room here. He got blacklisted all to hell. But apparently there was been information as of years to actually find out if he actually did something like that. But they could try to clear his name. It won't do Arbuckle any good because he's been long dead.
Yeah.
I mean, and now these days, here's something else I got to talk about. These women on social media posing with bathing suits, doing these selfies, half-naked selfies here. We see them all the time with the big booties sticking out there, doing all this kind of bullshit like, what would you do if I was in your house? Or how would you handle me? Would you be my date for tonight? I mean, we see them all the time on Twitter there. They're all trying to impress. Yeah, exactly. Attention whores. Whores in general, basically.
Dirty whores.
Exactly. And this kind of gives the women the influence that this is how you get attention.
Which is not
true,
really,
true,
actually.
true.
Exactly,
not the whole app. You're just getting attention from sexual desire from men. They're not actually
Exactly. That's the point. Is they're not getting the attention that they should get for doing something good. But in their minds, but in their little tween minds, they don't really understand that. They just get the idea that excuse me, let me rephrase myself. Calm down, Earl. You're getting over ahead of yourself. Okay, there we go. They get the idea that if they act like this way, they'll be noticed by the people, even though it's the wrong kind of noticing. At least they're still getting that particular attention. It's the same thing with a person being a bully or something like that.
I'll be right back.
They're getting some attention, and that's what's really all about. And these days, people on social media, they pay attention to every little thing that's out there, whether it's a trend or whether it's a hashtag or stuff, this or that, or whether it's a scene in a movie or a TV series or a movie that's out right now, or a particular catchphrase that a wrestler came up with.
Yeah, and this is where I will say this. You know, if you're on social media, you pay attention to everything, you see everything, you're irritated, everybody sees social media.
Yeah.
And if you're knowledgeable on certain things, and you don't even think that Joe Biden is demented or a pedophile, you're willfully on purpose. There's absolutely no reason to not know anything about Joe Biden. Any negatives. There's no reason to not notice any negatives. Like,
And you know what? You know what? I also have to say this. The people out there who supported Biden being president, they're still unaware, and what they still don't, and they want to remain unaware. It's like when he first got elected, somebody posted up there, yes, we can love one another again. I'm like, wait a minute. You couldn't love yourself, love one another when Trump was in office? No one denied you that. I mean, come on. But they're like, but he's a fascist, he's a racist, we got to get rid of that evil. That's what's, I think a lot of these social media outlets are contributing to that as well. And we need to, many times I thought about getting rid of this person from my list, getting rid of that person because of the shit they've been posting here. It's like, geez, I could come out there and say, hold up, before you attack this one political party, you got to attack the other one, because to me, they're both deceitful in many ways.
Let's just say this. Trump's a racist. Trump's a sexist. Okay, fine. We only know because of what we're told, right? Okay, let's just entertain that idea. Look at Joe Biden. Enough said. 10 times more racist. 10 times more of a sexual predator, a pedophile, and older and demented. You call him stupid, Joe Biden's a lot more stupid. Call Trump evil.
True.
Look at that guy evil. The guy is a crook. Like,
Kamala Harris, Jar Jar Harris. She put good look how many black men she had put in prison as a prosecutor.
Yep. So here's the thing. This is what the liberals anybody that voted for Biden thought Joe Biden's doing any good at all. He might do one good thing, but let's just say he did one good thing at giving vaccines to millions of people, even though Trump had designed it. But says he has been worse off ever since Trump was designing it. Yet people are still catching COVID after you just gave it. So you're telling me it was worse off. You're telling me it was worse off, and you did nothing to make it better? Pat yourself on the back, Joe. But anyway, anybody that voted for this guy and still thinks it's okay, you're shooting yourself in the foot and cutting off your nose to spite your face and then covering your eyes and saying everything's okay.
Yep.
With your decision.
And you know what the bad thing is? They'll never come out and admit it because they're afraid of looking like fools. They're afraid of looking like chumps.
Here's the thing. I've been wrong 1,000 times. 1,000 times.
So have I, man. So have I.
There's no shame of admitting you're wrong. Literally, it means you're going to get more respect, and it really just proves that you're smarter, really. But no, you're reinforcing your stupidity by doubling down, knowing that you were wrong, but you still don't care. Is exactly what Scott does.
And of course, we're talking Scott McQueefin, his voice.
Yeah, but that's just an example.
Exactly, that's true there. Sadly, I'm hoping I will rule the day, which all the ultra-liberal friends on the left on my Facebook page will finally see their rights and whoa. Maybe I went a little bit way to the left there. Maybe I should start approaching to the right a little bit. because I remember years back during the second Obama term there that a lot of other Democrats were angry at him just as well for the way he was handling things. I mean, under the second term, we had a lot more terrorist attacks overseas from Muslims. We also had a lot of other issues going on as well. The situation in Benghazi in 2012, which Hillary Clinton was still has to answer for.
Right.
That's true. It's just, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, Benghazi, this was in Libya. 4 U.S. officials, one of them who was a U.S. ambassador to Syria, got killed by all these radical terrorists in Muslim. And apparently the U.S. Army was supposed to go in there, but they were told to stand down. And if I understand, the Secretary of State at that time, Hillary Clinton, who was supposed to be leading the nation's army, apparently she was put in the hot seat for allowing that to happen. Now, you also got to remember, Obama himself is a Muslim. He admitted that during his campaign trail back in 2008, I remember.
Gay Muslim.
He admitted that. Yeah, exactly. His real name is apparently Barry Soetoro out of Chicago, but when you become a Muslim, you take on a new name as a.k.a.
Muhammad Ali.
Cassius Clay, the former Cassius Clay.
Mm-hmm.
And then all this, you have... And the rule in the Muslim Brotherhood is that you are not supposed to turn your back on your Muslim brothers or sisters. You were supposed to stay with them to thick and thin. If you leave Islam, you're marked for death. That's how Malcolm X got his in the end at 65 there. And you also got to remember, you were not supposed to condemn the Brotherhood. You're not supposed to. And if anybody gets killed up there under your tutorage, you are subject to death there. So I guess he wasn't able to really do anything about it or to plan any attacks against these terrorists because, remember, these are considered his brothers. Yeah. And let's not forget, also, like as I mentioned, Malcolm X, when he left the Nation of Islam, he was marked for death. And apparently one of the members of the Nation of Islam was the one who took his ass out in 65. And of course, some of the blame went on to of course, Louis Farrakhan, who is currently the leader of that particular organization.
Yep. Yeah, by the way, let's just say this. Did you know, we all know Trump signed a peace with the Middle East. Took 3 years to do it. Every other president that tried it, Bill Clinton, George Bush, Obama, do it. So it was for 27 years we've been trying to, maybe longer, trying to make peace with the Middle East.
Yes.
And then here's the thing. Joe Biden, thinking we're still out. I don't know if he even thought we were still at war, but I'm betting he still thought that and thought we were in 2007 or something.
Yeah.
He launches unilateral, if I'm saying it right, airstrikes at the middle. For whatever reason, he says he's fighting white supremacy. If I even make any excuses for that person at that point, he's clearly out of it.
No, we knew that for the word go, man. Absolutely. But, yeah, fortunately, we're watching a Saturday Night Live skit happen before us.
They say Trump was the laughingstock of the United States.
The president, yeah, exactly. Trump, stood there. He got in there and started whooping a lot of ass. The economy was growing again. People were working again. I don't know how people are being, of course, people being laid off their jobs because of the last year's pandemic. That had something to do with it there.
Here's the thing. I do agree with Trump being a bully, but at that point, it was like, you know what? Maybe we need a guy who would, at least.
You need to be a bully. You need to be a bully at times to get things going. I mean, here's the thing.
Precisely.
Went to China. Yeah, he went to North Korea to meet up with Kim Jong-un. Little Kim there.
Well, so did Rodman.
But even so, you have to acknowledge, Trump went into their faces and told them how it was going to be, and they followed it through.
Absolutely. He kept on his word here. And yet the people out there couldn't realize that. You know, they only knew was get rid of Trump because of our beliefs are like, fuck your beliefs.
No, let's just go basic logics, okay?
Yeah.
Let's based our opinions on facts.
Yeah.
Trump is a bully, yeah, but he got the shit done.
Yep. Absolutely.
You agree with his actions? You don't have to.
Yep. You don't have to agree with what he says on the side, like, the grab him by the pussy. That's fucking locker room talk. Who knows? The women out there say probably worse in their locker rooms there.
Yes, maybe in a setting and on camera, he should not say it. Fine, I'll agree with that.
Okay, well, yeah.
Maybe he should have like toned it down and act more presidential and just slang for.
Yeah. I believe this was what he was doing the Celebrity Apprentices back years before for NBC. I guess it was recorded at some trailer that he was in before he came out there to film his spots there.
Yeah. But I'm just getting on the fact that, okay, I agree that he maybe not I should have said it on camera.
Yeah.
But if you don't understand the context, you're an idiot.
Yeah. And then I also had to include this. I remember before she became our VP, Kamala Harris was like, making this campaign run with this female politician, whether it's Elizabeth Warren, who you remember Trump used to call Pocahontas. I don't think so. She looks more like a transgender Mo Howard from the Three Stooges. Harris comes out there and says, we need a president with compassion. I'm like, bullshit. My nephew agreed. You need a president who needs with power. You need a president with strength, who needs to be a bully to get shit done. Too many times we see political figures with compassion, too much compassion, get stepped on, trampled on, and fucked it raw in the ass. Well, we can't have that no more.
Literally, like Obama.
Precisely, yeah. Too many shit was going on behind of Obama's administration, and Obama did nothing because, like we said, if it's a radical terrorist or Muslim, we can't do nothing because those are my brothers out there, blah, blah, blah.
If you want to say Trump doesn't have compassion, all right, let's just get this out of the way. I remember a woman on stage saying, I'm just an average American compared to you. Trump stopped her. He said, don't ever consider yourself average. You can be more if you strive for it. You're in a nation of land of opportunity. You can do more if you so desire. I mean,
precisely. Get out there and make it work.
He didn't have compassion. He's saying that. Unless he... What's that?
I have no clue. I have no clue there. Probably, I don't know. What the fuck, dude?
Tommy.
What? Who? Who's calling, dude?
What is that?
I don't know. It's like I'm looking at the Skype screen now. It's kind of like Twitch TV, Pro V, the Junebug Experience, 10 others. Huh.
What is it?
I have no clue.
Whoa.
Is that Scott's dildo?
Whoa, that might be.
Work properly.
What the heck?
Whoa.
What do we have next?
Well,
I know silverrolehunter's not here.
Some kind of dildo's going off, huh?
Or Tommy's phone.
Someone of weirdness reached their orgasm and now it's making weird sounds or something.
So do we have any? So let's see here. It says here to get a mode has been English for this call.
Huh.
All right,
Yeah, that was on drunk.
I guess the chat's clapping. I don't know.
Maybe
You
so.
hear
There.
the chat? You hear the chat, guys? You hear?
Yes, sir.
You hear?
Yes, I do.
They're clapping.
Loud and clear.
You're liking it. You ever heard the chat clap before like that,
I hear loud and clear, man.
Bozeman? Let's see the
Thank
chat.
you, thank you, thank you.
They get rowdy up in here.
That jizz was like a waterfall. Jeez.
The chat. That was a long clap for that time.
Hey, well, me and Bulls are kicking ass.
They really liking it. They're really liking it, huh, guys?
Yeah, they are.
Brown?
Absolutely.
Yes, we got 7 views. So
nice.
Yes. But anyway, I was just on Trump having compassion. He does have compassion for the people that, love him.
Yeah, you got to have compassion. Yeah, the best time, the only time you show compassion is at a time of tragedy, or at a service, or at some sort of a day like Memorial Day or Labor Day,
Yeah. He doesn't necessarily need to show it all the time, okay? Sometimes you need to, toughen your heart, show up.
Harden your heart.
Like he did with, the Chinese president, whatever the fuck his name is. Like he did with South Korea. Like he did with Ukraine. In the Middle East. He showed up and showed that he was business. And they took him seriously because they knew he was literally the top dog. Any president that did that, Obama couldn't do it. Like he was neutered by the Democrats.
Absolutely.
He couldn't stand up for himself. He was a bad leader.
No.
You can argue that you may have been a better person against Trump, but I kind of doubt it. Ever since after his presidency was over, he kind of showed his true colors afterwards.
Yeah, he was. I know he must have been bitter about that. About unable to be president once again for a second term.
What happened? What would happen if Trump met with little Kim, and then Trump got right by him, and he did this?
Well, of course, the conservatives are going to be like, yeah, little Kim had it coming. And, of course, the liberals are going to be like, you had no way to shoot this man. He was a world leader, blah, blah, blah.
He just walked right up to him, and he fucking just, target practice of,
But then again, most likely, sometime little Kim may do that to Biden.
True. Yeah,
well, Biden's already dead anyway in the head.
Like Biden might walk up to little Kim and all of a sudden just. There you go.
I doubt it.
You'd shoot the man.
He just
unloads on him. I'd already been tortured by the president.
He just unloads on Biden like that, just one after another.
Yeah, and of course Biden wouldn't do anything because you remember most Democrats are like anti-gun, anti-Second Amendment. Oh,
it would be.
Is it kind of elder abuse to have Joe Biden try to run the country when you know he's demented?
Yeah.
Well, you figure.
I guess the idea is. I'm thinking about that whole situation that when all these people started running through the house to take over the house last year after what just happened? It was in December, I think it was, November, after Biden got elected.
November,
yes, it was. I'm thinking, I guess what it was is that they got the idea that, oh my God, the evil empire is going to happen. We cannot have this. Oh my God, Biden is Palpatine. I was like, no. Biden is too stupid to be Palpatine.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And people are going to think, oh my God, Kamala Harris is Biden's Darth Vader. No, I said it before in the vlog of mine. She's more like Jar Jar Binks. That's where that name came up from. That's how that name came about. Yeah, Jar Jar Harris.
How many times was she owned by Tulsi in the debate? I mean, I can't count how many times on my fingers. It's probably even 3,000 times larger. I can't. I'm sorry. Anytime In my eyes, Tulsi Gabbard, she speaks. She's a strong woman, mentally, and she thinks for herself, unlike other Democrats, except for Bernie Sanders. But he's crazy, too crazy in his ideology. So
Bernie Sanders, the Larry David wannabe.
Yeah, I agree with that. Bernie Sanders, I mean, I'll respect him with this, that he can think for himself, but he's way too crazy. Like,
yeah, it's way too it's way too socialist. I mean, the idea he talks about the free health care for kids. It's not free, folks. Think about that. It's never going to be free. Nothing's really free. He's never going to be president.
This is and it ain't the government.
Nope.
Yeah, it's the middle class. And once you reach socialism, there's not really going to be rich, middle class, and poor. The middle class will be gone. You're either poor
or you're high up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lower or upper, nothing else.
You know, the corporations are some corporations are actually politicians in disguise.
Absolutely, they're the ones funding these campaigns for these political figures here.
I've actually
it's all these corporations are looking to hire get these illegal immigrants, to work for them for whichever pay they decide to pay these people.
And that is exactly what people that support socialism don't realize. Those are the people who are taking advantage of illegal immigrants or immigrants. So it's just so they can pay someone less of amount of money.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, they'll figure, they're broke anyways. They'll just they'll get work for this amount of money. Any kind of money is good for them, whether it's $1.50 or $2.50 there.
Those corporations want socialism, okay? Because they need for the money.
Yep, exactly.
And so the people that support it don't realize that. They say, well, Trump will lower taxes for the rich. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh, gosh.
Even if you wanted to say that, okay, let's just, I could say that's true. You're basically saying that richer people help the economy. Because the amount of people that went into work because of the tax cut is stuck in millions. Like, jobs has raised, the pay has raised for your average American worker. In Amazon, you can probably find many places that pay has raised. Some people will say, "Oh, just because there's more pay, just because they're getting more money doesn't mean they will pay more." But they did. They also paid for better job security too, because you couldn't find many things they paid more in. Because guess what? It's competition. If you don't understand capitalism at all, you don't understand capitalism at all if you don't understand, money or economy. Seriously.
That's true.
You take WWE.
Get attacked by the aliens?
Pulling a YR right now.
Kapooper! We're back, Ken, we're back.
Good?
We're back, you sexy butts.
Go. Back Lives Matter.
We're back, Lives Matter.
See?
When
you come from Fox,
guys, let Posey speak, man.
Don't eat.
What?
Let Posey speak, man.
What the hell was that?
There's a reason why WWE Vince McMahon does not want competition, okay? Because it means you have to work.
Well, he ain't gonna have no competition when you're on the bottom pretty soon. So.
Yeah. The way the Raw is the way they're losing all their talent is being let go, and some of their staff as well. And the rumors that were floating recently about this guy named Nick Khan buying the WWE. There was rumors that Disney would have bought it, or Fox would have bought the WWE.
I don't think he'll
Vince
ever
McMahon
sell
only
them.
wants the money, okay?
Yeah.
Corporations like Fox, CNN, USA Network will try to buy it, and Vince McMahon will sell it.
I don't know. I don't think he will.
Well, you won't literally give up all control, but he'll listen to them for the money. He only wants the money. He doesn't want to work a dime. He doesn't want to put effort into his shows. He just wants to use Roman Reigns and be done with it. He doesn't even pay
Brock
attention.
Lesnar.
He just says, do that one. Give it the title to him. I want him to have the title now. And Bruce Pritchard does whatever he wants.
That's true.
So this is you're dealing with corporations that don't really want to work a cent. But when you got some more capitalism, they have to work more. Because now they're having to do more competition. Now you got more people coming in, and they don't like that. So they want
to... NWA, Ring of Honor.
Yes, exactly. This is WWE's a good example of that. When companies are doing better in rising, WWE is having more competition. Now he wants to kill it. He's going to do everything in his power to kill it. He's going to try to keep some of his workers, even though he lets them go.
Yeah,
and then
tries to get them back. And guess where they're all heading? AEW or NWA. Mickey James finally joined the NWA to be with her husband, Nick Aldis.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Well, so did I.
I'm not surprised at that.
Basically, the point I am trying to say is capitalism. This United States was built on capitalism. You can call it evil. I understand that. You can call it good. I also understand that. But even whatever you want to call it, it's always our country has always been at its best when it had a strong economy, no matter what.
Yes, where there's competition.
Especially when there's competition. Sure, you can have a strong economy with a socialist nation, but the people in your country aren't really wealthy. Okay, it's always been at look at China. Only rich government, hardly wealthy.
And nobody is rich other than the government.
Yeah. Chinese people might be doing okay in there. I'm not saying socialism is completely bad, but our country is not built on socialism, and it's not going to thrive.
It never was, and it never will be.
It never will. It's not going to thrive on socialism because it wasn't built for that. You can't break everything down and restart. That would just be a stupid idea, and it would make us weaker.
Absolutely. So take that and smoke that pipe there, AOC.
AOC. I thought she was Jar Jar Binks.
Really?
This is somebody else. The woman, what's her name? Alexandria Cortez.
Yeah.
Exactly. Can't pronounce her middle name there, but they call her AOC for short there.
Yeah, I know.
The leader of the Green Party is what she's part with. That's what she belongs to. The Green Party.
Well, let me tell you this. When she first entered in government, she didn't know the three branches of government. Let's just get that out of the way. So,
no surprise.
I already guarantee she knew nothing of government. That day, I knew she knew nothing about government. She knew a lot about economy, even though that goes hand in hand with government at times. But basically, she knew about economy, didn't know anything about government. My first thought was, why is she there if she doesn't even know the three branches of government?
Probably to fuck shit up there.
Yeah. Any one of us could have replaced her that day because we would have done a better job, realistically. Because we knew more than her. We know more than her now. We could replace her, take the money, and say, "Watch this." I mean, this is pretty basic shit, and Trump made it look easy. That's all.
Yep.
True.
Very true.
Yeah. And you got people like her making it look hard.
People like her, just spreading all these lies about this and that there as well.
Yeah, and you just know she doesn't even know what she's talking about half the time.
I one time mentioned this to Joe Cronin one time. It's always usually the good-looking ones that usually have the bad attitudes and the bad perspectives. You know, because she is an attractive woman. I said at one time, I'd rather bang the socialism out of her.
Yeah. I bet you. I bet you any one of us that did that, she would enjoy it anyway.
Yep.
Looking at her, she looks like she's taken more dick than one.
Wait, Brown.
That's
Brown. Wait.
Yeah, what?
I heard something from that last joke you just made.
Yep.
They liked it. The
That's
chat.
good.
The chat liked it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Did you hear him?
I heard it loud and clear, man.
They were a little late though.
Yeah.
But better late than never.
All right. Now listen, I'm gonna hit the bed, guys.
Yeah,
I got
I'm gonna
work
probably
tomorrow
end it
now.
anyway.
All right.
I want to thank the great Dr. Brown for being on tonight.
And thank you, the Minnesota Vikings fan and Minnesota silverrolehunter who was here earlier. And special thank you to you, Bulzie, for being on this program and laying some facts down for everybody here listening.
Great, Bulzie.
Thank you.
This is what happens when you actually research some things and actually know what you're talking about.
All right. Sweet, super sweet.
All right, guys. Thanks for everybody.
All right.
Get out of here.
We are out of here, folks.
One more thing to say.
Yeah.
Kids my age, those kids my age, you don't have to worry about our feelings, okay? Seriously.
All right.
Just say something logical and we'll understand. Trust me.
All right, definitely.
In the shotgun seat, the Minnesota Vikingsfan, the cohosts famous in the YouTube porn world, the Minnesota
All right,
silverrolehunter.
time to end the show here. Thank you to Bulzie, Minnesota Vikings fan. We are out. Bye-bye. You too.
Thanks, Bulzie.
All right.
Thanks, Brown.
You're welcome.
Whiners. The short version for all you whiners. Kick his motherfucking ass. Kick that fat fucking ass. Yeah.
Kick his ass!
Yeah. 100 plus episodes. episodes of Real as Fuck TV. Revised version, much shorter. You're welcome. You're welcome. Real as Fuck TV.
So you're okay with me cutting the final row?
True. Real as Fuck TV.
Fuck you, that's a fucking fake LABs.
Welcome to Real as Fuck TV. Your host for tonight, the legendary Minnesota Vikings fan. Straight out of Legends Lawn to stimulate your mind.
Fuck you then. Choo.
In the shotgun seat, the manager of the legendary Minnesota Vikings fan, the co-host of the show, famous in the YouTube coin world, the Minnesota silverrolehunter.
Fuck you then. Choo.
Now, buckle up and get ready for the fucking ride of your life, because Real as Fuck TV is live and raw.
Fuck you then. Choo. Fuck you then. Choo. Fuck you then. Choo. Choo.
Welcome to Real as Fuck TV. Your host for tonight, the legendary Minnesota Vikings fan. Straight out of Legends, Mom, to stimulate your mind.
Fuck you then, choo-choo-choo.
In the shotgun seat, the manager of the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan, the co-host of the show, famous in the YouTube coin world, the Minnesota silverrolehunter.
Fuck you then, choo-choo-choo.
Now, buckle up and get ready for the fucking ride of your life, because Real as Fuck TV is live and raw.
Oh yeah, Real as Fuck TV, baby. The day that we die, remember that.
Is this 911? Please come. Fred Flintstone is down and having a heart attack. Please come.
True. Real as Fuck TV.
Welcome to Real as Fuck TV. Your host for tonight, the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan. Straight out of Legends, Mom, to stimulate your mind.
Fuck you then, choo-choo-choo.
In the shotgun seat, the manager of the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan, the co-host of the show, famous in the YouTube coin world,
Fuck you then, choo-choo-choo.
get ready for the fucking ride of your life, because Real as Fuck TV is live and live.
Fuck you then, choo-choo-choo.
Please come. Fred Flintstone is down and having a heart attack. Please come.
Welcome to Real as Fuck TV. Your host for tonight, the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan. Straight out of Legends, Mom, to stimulate your mind.
Fuck you then, choo-choo-choo.
In the shotgun seat, the manager of the legendary Minnesota Vikingsfan, the co-host of the show, famous in the YouTube coin world, the Minnesota silverrolehunter.
Fuck you then, choo-choo-choo.
And get ready for the fucking ride of your life, because Real as Fuck TV is live and raw.
all you whiners.